But you can keep me safe, she insisted desperately. Just as you keep Mother safe. Her father smiled sadly, glancing at Igran. I wish that I could, he said quietly. But this place is no longer safe for a child. The king might lay siege. But Morgan looked to her mother for support, but all she could see was her own pain, reflected back at her. Her mother was just as powerless to stop this as she was. Are you sending me to a land of Marcus? She sniffed, hopeful that, although she was leaving her parents and her home, she might at least see her sisters. The Duke shook his hand sadly. A new life awaits you, Morgan, one your sisters never had. He reached out, stroking her cheek. Live here with your head held high, my love, and one day, when this war is over, you shall return to us. Knowing that it was hopeless to argue further, Morgan nodded. She hugged her father before turning to her mother. Be brave, my child, Igran whispered as she hugged her. Wiping her tears, Morgan stepped away from her parents and turned to the carriage that was waiting for her. As she climbed the steps, she knew that she was leaving everything she loved behind. She could not help wondering if she would ever see any of it again. Chapter 3. Morgan had no idea where she was going, and on the way, a cager, when the drive did stop, he would barely acknowledge her questions. All she knew was that the journey was long and hard. The carriage rattled over rough, uneven ground for what seemed like days, bouncing Morgan around the hard wooden seat, leaving her with a pounding headache and an aching back. Eventually, night closed in and she could no longer see outside. Morgan sighed as she pulled her fur tighter around her, slapping back on his uncomfortable seat. She finally allowed herself to think of her parents. What were they doing now? Were they together? Or was her father locked up in his war room, playing another battle against the king? Or worse still, was he camped out in the middle of the battlefield, unsure if he would make it back to Tintagel alive? She sat up as the moment of the carriage changed, the wheels crunching over gravel now. Peering out, Morgan searched the darkness for any sign of where she was, but could see nothing. Finally, the carriage slowed and came to a stop. Morgan threw the door open, leaping to the ground without waiting for the steps to be lowered. She froze when she caught sight of the three nuns standing before her. Nuns!